Welcome back everybody, Broadbent here. Today we're back in creative mode in the forest, and we're going to be finishing off this lake town. First episode we went ahead and built all of this. We've got the base structure down, the platforms for the sides, and the foundations for where we're going to build all the rest of the houses. I'm going to start with building the island, I think, just laying out that center foundation, I think, and then we're going to work our way out. So straight away you can tell that we're using a new cheat menu mod. This one is the new updated ultimate cheat menu. The lighting is no longer an issue. So everyone in the comments was screaming at me saying, right, a really good way to get the gates to work for this would be to put rock walls underneath and layer them, which is what we're going to do. Alternatively, I've just thought we could do a foundation, just a one log wide foundation maybe? Seems kind of fiddly though. Does this mod menu have a autocomplete option? I don't think it does. It's got build hack, which is on, but that's it, which is unfortunate. There we go, that's quite flat. See, if I was to place another one down, it would just skim over the top, and that's not what I want. Let me go adjust the time really quick. Oh dear. Clear weather, freeze. So useful. Alright, there we go. And then make the gates, and then flip it around. Can we do that? There we are. Not bad, a little bit low, but I'm happy with that. Oh, wrong side. Nope, right side. Cancel this. Very nice. Alright, so for the center island, I'm thinking of just having these, well, maybe three, but these two different docking ports here. So we're going to build these up. Just a quick note as well, we're also using the Better Blueprints mod by Blight, and we can go ahead and place unlimited foundation points, so we don't have to place loads of different foundations anymore, so absolutely perfect. We'll make this process a lot easier. There we go, and then we'll finish it off. And then now what we're going to do is just create the shape. So it's just going to be one big loop going around here. Hopefully this is big enough. That should be big enough to get a raft down. And I guess we should make this a little bit bigger just because it's a tight corner. Like so. And look how easy it is when you're not limited to, like, what is it, 8 anchor points? At least I think they're called anchor points, aren't they? Like points, anchor points. I know the anchor point is what they refer to when it's on the, when you attach, like, bridges to them. And there we go. That is a very solid island. Now this might be a bit too thin. I've made it too thin here. Oh dear. And now we build it all over again. Oh, I really hope that's good enough. Right, let's give it a quick go. I think that'll be good enough. I'm just going to build it and then we'll find out the hard way. 569 logs. Wow. That took so long. Alright, I think we've got this right this time. And done. That is perfect. A little bit thin, but it's big enough to do what we need to do with it. That make any sense? So first things first, we're going to go ahead and grab some staircases so we can get out of this docking port majiggy thingy right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the other gates around here. I think there's only 3 to go. Yep. And all the gates are done. I kind of slacked off with this one a little bit and built a foundation instead. The rock walls just got so fiddly. So I'm going to go ahead straight away and build the clock tower, I guess we could call it. I think that should be at the back here, shouldn't it? Like, I think I've got the shape in mind. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to have to use this because that will match up perfectly. And then we're going to cancel around here. So, let's go ahead and make this look a little bit more building foundation. Cross it off right there. Looks a bit funky, actually. Let's make the door right here. It's going to have a single door. The lock should be on the inside for sure. Window. There. Looks pretty good. We'll build this up to a minimum of... Oh dear, this is going to... Oh god. I'm going to have to use that, so... I could just use the cancel all ghosts option, can't I? I should do that instead. And then let's finish off this one. I want a window up here. And I guess we're alright with windows there. No, this got to be full with windows. So I'm thinking for the main area, the main, like, beef of the building, maybe one higher, or I should start to slim it off a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to slim it off a little bit. Let's see if I can make some support beams right here. And we'll go there. Because I want to bridge this across and make this into a completely different unit. Like this. That first wall's a little bit sketchy. I don't think I'll be able to do it without taking out a wall, so I'm going to do that quickly. There we are. Oh my god, that is so sketchy. Alright, let's finish it off. And then we can carry on the build from here. Now, I'm probably going to build these walls manually this time, just so we can get the walls to be so wonky. Oh my god, I can't place one till there. This is going to look really quirky. Like, about to fall down quirky. Oh dear. That noise. Alright, we're getting there. That is definitely what I was looking for. I'm going to go ahead and put that other roof on now. Oh, that looks... Oh, no. That's not what we want. There we are. That is exactly what I wanted. Let's go for... I'm trying to think of the height that's good for it. Maybe about there. Or do we want to go higher? Let's go a little bit higher. Go right there. And then now we can just continue to build this up to be the big tower in the center of the village. It looks like a shoe, doesn't it? Wow, that is very high. I am going to call that there. That should do nicely. I'm going to go up, not down. What are you doing? Wrong way. I can't see. Is that as high as it'll go? That is not acceptable. Hell no. Look at it. Nah, it's still got to be a spike. Let's try doing something different. Let's match them like this. I can't do that either. Then let's get the other one right here. And then match that. Oh my god, this is testing my patience. This is really testing my patience. I don't know why it's so fiddly to do. I should have built a fire up here, actually. Yeah, I should have built a fire somewhere in here, but it's just... It's too fiddly. Oh my god, what a mess. Let me see how this looks. Am I stuck? That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. What am I supposed to do with that? Get out of here. Alright, we're trying something different. We're going to go ahead and see if this roof, or a roof built on these, will work any better. Oh, much better. Now, the question is, how high can we go? I'm thinking, oh, that looks much better. There should be some sort of overhang, but it's just so difficult to get right. I am pretty satisfied with that, though. I mean, once we're down here, like, we're never going to go up there. Down here, looks decent. Can I fit my boat under there? Probably not. It's so difficult to do. We're going to somehow make this bit into some sort of shop. I'm going to cancel, I think, right here. And then we'll match it with this one. Alright, looking pretty good on the center island here. Looking a bit beefier with all the houses. I'm going to go ahead and just do a bunch of work now on filling in all this empty space with houses, custom areas, maybe some not shopping centers, but like, you know, stalls in the center. I think that would look really nice. So I will see you when I've done that. I tell you what, being up here looking down at this build is so laggy. Like, it's such a big build, it's just got so much going on with it. And if I'm completely honest, this is probably the most amount of time that I spent on one build in the forest. We've got this center bit now looking pretty decent. Just a nice little floating house here. I guess it just adds a little bit more character to this center island. So right here, I think is a really good spot for some market stalls. I'm just going to add a few more pillars right here. But no, that will look pretty good. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for like a counter. I've got a very interesting question. If I want to, let's say, make this too high, like that, right? And if I go ahead and place another wall, oh god, look at the frames then. If I place another wall really quickly, right there, and I place a custom roof all the way across here. Now I know those like stalls are a little bit tall with the pillars. doesn't really match up that well. But just hear me out. If I was to do this, right? You get me? I'll build it to about there. Now I know it's very messy, but what do we think to that? Actually, it works pretty well. If it was a bit further out, I think that would be pretty good. Let's just trim it and make it a little bit tidier, shall we? Unfortunately, I can't do the edges because the hole cutter is just that broken. So I'm going to leave it as is, and I think that looks pretty good. The walls are the roof is quite steep, but generally speaking, I'm really happy with that. Oh boy, this is taking a while. So we've got these 3 houses here. We're slowly making our way around the bend. Looking pretty good. Like the houses vary. I like this one a lot. This one just looks really cool. Really liking the balconies that it's got on it. So if I can create more of those around here, this is looking to be great. Alright everyone, so here's the deal. This build is taking me probably 3.5 to 4 hours to get this so far. This is a massive build and I really can't finish it. Looking at it now, it's going to take another 2.5 hours just to build the rest of these houses. I don't have the time, unfortunately. Not right now, anyway. So what I'm going to do is end this episode here. In the future, I may return back and do a part 3 to finish this off. Let me know if that's what you want to see. But trust me, guys, I do hate doing this. I hate ending builds early and not finishing them off. The one in the cave, for example, was really annoying not to be able to finish it. But we've got pretty far. You know, this entire concept is massive. And building an entire town like this that looks different in every place, it's a massive task. So I hope you guys understand this is just too much of a big build. But if you guys nonetheless did enjoy this build, please be sure to press the like button. And if you've got any suggestions for future creative builds that hopefully are much smaller in scale, let me know in the comments section below. I'm sorry once again, I know it's really annoying. But thanks for watching everyone, and I will catch you in the next video.